All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is playbook time. As you all know, as you've seen in my other videos, Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys are the unequivocal number one playbook. There is no question they are the best playbook. They are goated when you are talking about offensive schemes and your simulations. It's just, there's no question. But there's plenty of other books that are useful. And I will say this, I want to get into it right away. I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to waste your time. I want to tell you what the next best playbooks are. But honestly, as I showed in Madden 23, any playbook can win. Sometimes they don't put up the stats that you want. And that's, doesn't matter how good of a team you build. But if you train properly, you will win consistently. Each book generally has their certain way you need to train your team each week for them to win consistently. Just the way it is. But Dallas, it doesn't matter. It's just freaking good. Let's go over some playbooks that are honorable mention. And at the number one honorable mention, it's just sneaky. It's a winning playbook. It's a top 10 offense. I didn't put it in the top 5, but this is a really good book. And I think with training properly, if you sim each week, but you train, the Carolina Panthers is a really sneaky book. Really sneaky. It's a top 10 offense. Next, we have on the honorable mention list the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's another sneaky offense. With the right training, you're going to win games. Definitely going to win games, and you're going to put up some stats. It's a really good book. We have the New Orleans Saints. This is a top 10 offense, top 10 points. Really good. It's really good. Just need the right training. Like I said, it's pretty solid. And last in the honorable mention, we have Philly. You're going to get a lot of rushing yards, and you're going to be top 10 in points and top 10 in overall offense yards. But your QB is going to rush for around 700 to 800 yards. So you're going to throw for 3,500 and run for 700. It's pretty good. You're going to put up a ton of rushing touchdowns. So those rushing yards and rushing touchdowns plus the passing potential, that adds up to being an MVP contender for your QB. So number 5 out of the top 5 in no particular order, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they're just perennial top 5 offense in points. You're at the lowest going to throw for about 4,100 yards, and you're going to generally hover around the 4,500 yard mark. It's pretty good. You don't see playbooks putting up a lot of yards. They all put up about the same amount. A lot of the ones I haven't mentioned. So it's they need Joe Burrow to play Joe Burrow, and just Joe Burrow alone is overall, and having Jamar Chase and all that isn't just enough. You need to have the playbook. Just like running playbooks, and Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's got a good running offense. But there you go. It's the Bengals, Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, of course they're the Super Bowl champs. 4,500 yards passing. The top 10, potential top 5 offense points. I mean, it's just a step below Dallas. It's not number 1. It's just top 5 because Dallas is Dallas. Then right next to it, we have the LA Chargers. LA Chargers, I think, is a little bit better than the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a top 5 offense, yards-wise and points-wise. You're going to throw for over 4,000 yards. You're going to put up some passing numbers here. Definitely a great playbook. And then if you ask a lot of people that actually play Madden what a great playbook is, you're going to say the Jets. And the Jets are really good in Sim 2. I mean, they got all the formations. They're so good. It's good. You're looking at a 4,500 yard passing playbook with upwards closer to 40 touchdowns a year. It's a top 5 offensive yards and points. It's just, I mean, they made the Jets playbook great, both to use as a user and to sim with. Just phenomenal. Sneaky number 1 is the Washington Commanders, which is also very similar, if not the same, as the Kansas City Chiefs, because Eric Bieniemy is left the Chiefs. He's now the offensive coordinator of Washington. Your wide receiver one, for some reason, in this offense, is just going to put up ridiculous numbers, big stats, big TDs. And it's a top 5 offense points and yardage wise. It's the Chiefs' offense, pretty much. It's a great playbook and great for sim. So there you have it. There's all the playbooks I recommend besides Dallas. I will break down each playbook individually to show you how they each need to be used to be successful. But I've covered some of that in Madden 23. I'll break it down again. Training is very important, but if you're going to quick sim and get right to the playoffs, and it makes things different. So there you go. Cincinnati, Kansas City, Chargers, Jets, Washington Commanders. Those are your top 5 playbooks other than the Dallas Cowboys. So thank you for watching. Please tell me what you think. Have you had success? Do you disagree with me? Is there a playbook I missed in your opinion? And we'll see you next time for more breakdowns of plays and the schemes and the playbooks and all that stuff you need to have for both user play and non-user play simulations. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.